Sabina Park, we're here for the return leg semi-finals in the 2023-2024 Ray Neville Premier League. It's Mount Pleasant, the defending champions, against Waterhouse, the two-time champions. And following this game, we will have the Cavalier, the beaten finalists last year. They'll be up against Arnett Gardens. So Mount Pleasant, Waterhouse in the opening game of the doubleheader here this afternoon, and it's do or die for both teams as it's decision day, as today's encounter will decide the teams that enters the championship decider, which comes up next week inside the National Stadium. We run down the starting teams for you quickly. We start with the Waterhouse team. In goal, wearing number 34, Kemar Foster. Number 9, Javane Bryan, the leading scorer in the competition at this stage. Number 45, Christopher Matthews. Shamar Booth wearing number 6. Number 47, Navarro Blair. Andre Smith is wearing number 12. Number 10 is Leonardo Thomas. Number 31, Rivaldo Mitchell. Number 26, Jaheim Brown. Number 59, Keith Simpson. And the number 15 is Andre Fletcher. The reserves for the Waterhouse team, number 42, John Wilson. We also have Kamani Stewart, Elvis Wilson, Devon Dunkley, Delano Daly, Andre Leslie, and Kenil Hyde. The coach of the Waterhouse team is Marcel Gale, and the team manager is Jodian James. Starting today for Mount Pleasant, Shaquan Davis, the goalkeeper, wearing number 80. Number 14, Sule Makala, wearing the captain's armband today. Number 4, Fitzroy Cummings. Number 17, Romeo Guthrie. Wearing number 10, Demario Phillips. Number 6, Melvin Doxilly. Number 7, Devonte Campbell. Number 42, Jamoy Topi. Number 12, Kimoni Bailey. Number 9, Daniel Green. And number 33 is Shakil Da. The substitutes for Mount Pleasant: Tafari Chambers, Ramon Howell, Leonard Rankin, Kylie Avery, Shandy James, Ladale Ritchie, Nathaniel James, Shaquille Bradford, and Atafaroy Bygrave. Coach of the Mount Pleasant team is Theodore Tapper Whitmore, and the sporting director is Paul Christie. As we get ready for this return leg semi-final, they are both locked at 1-1. Javane Bryan on the score sheet last week for Waterhouse, giving them the lead just after the resumption.
Recognizing the mothers for 30 seconds. Please wait.
Kickoff. The Mario Phillips makes the kickoff for Mount Pleasant. Gets it to Sule Makala. Mount Pleasant early into the Waterhouse box. A player goes down. Referee signals a free kick to Waterhouse. Expected to be an enthralling encounter here inside of Sabina Park this afternoon, with all to play for. 1-1 coming into this encounter. Ball is played into touch. Mount Pleasant making a significant 4 changes to the starting team. Makala throws it to Doxley. Here is Daniel Green at the top of the apex of the Mount Pleasant attack. Here is Daniel Green in the penalty box. Is brought down. Referee Hamilton says play on. So exciting moments immediately. Daniel Green replacing Shaquille Bradford at the apex of the Mount Pleasant attack. And breaking away there, getting into the penalty area, unable to maintain his balance. Took a dive, but did not fool referee Odette Hamilton. Here is Waterhouse with a free kick. Here is Foster with the kick. Gets it to Fletcher. Back in the team. The Mario Phillips unable to control that one. And gives away a throw to the Waterhouse team. In the Mount Pleasant half. Jaheim Brown with the throw. Gets it to Brian. Phillips to Makala, trying to clear it. Guthrie runs into Andre Smith. And the referee indicates that he did it unfairly and awards a kick to Waterhouse. Early settings in this encounter. Teams aiming to settle down. Smith remaining on the ground. Very important fixture this is for both teams. Mount Pleasant seeking to become the 4th team in the Premier League to win back-to-back titles. How successful they will be, only time will tell. Here is Shamar Booth with the kick. Place it into the penalty area. Goalkeeper Shaquan Davis retrieves for Mount Pleasant. Bowls it to DEVONTE Campbell. Campbell unable to keep his foot in and goes down. Ball rolls over the touchline. And it's a throw to Waterhouse. Jaheim Brown again it is. Who's going to be taking it? Another Waterhouse player is down. We're back with the action here at Sabina Park. Clearance by Sule Makala. Gets it into the center circle. Waterhouse in possession. Brian. Another whistle on the play. Players going down in rapid succession in the 5 minutes of this game. We've had at least 6-7 stoppages. Well, this one is not as long as the others. As we get ready now for this kick.
You know, that is why I like what Mr. Booty. He put some serious cash in the ring. So he said, you just kind of straight and go.
As we're on the bright sunshine here at Sabina Park now.
Watch him out. There's an old man.
Here is a kick by Keith Simpson. Headed out there by Topi. Comes to Campbell. Plays it forward, gets it to Kimoni Bailey. Bailey in possession. Plays it to his left. Comes back to McCalla. Mount Pleasant being hustled by the Waterhouse players. Play broken up there. Comes back to Mount Pleasant. Phillips gets it back to Doc Silly. Cummings, Phillips, Mount Pleasant, bad pass there, gets to shot on goal, well held by the goalkeeper. Looks to be Fletcher there with that shot. Bad pass in the middle there. Almost a costly one for Mount Pleasant. Here is Cummings once again. Plays it in the middle. Whistle on the play. Free kick won by Mount Pleasant on the far side. Here is Guthrie. That pass from Devonte Campbell. A little overhit, but I don't think Guthrie made enough effort to get to that one. Goal kick to Waterhouse. All booted upfield. Sent back downfield by McCalla. Comes to Phillips. Phillips gets it to Guthrie. Guthrie passes it back to Phillips. Doxley taking his eyes off the ball, almost losing possession. A long ball played forward there and rolls to the goalkeeper for Waterhouse. Here they come on the left side, dribbling inside. Comes back to McCalla. Plays it forward. Trying to find Green. Oh, that's, yes, Green. Green unable to get onto the end of that one. Waterhouse back in possession. Long ball. Topi takes control of that. Dribbles forward. Gets round his man. Plays it inside. Bad pass. Plays it to a Waterhouse player. Waterhouse in possession. Coming forward now. On the left side. Good tackle there. And Mount Pleasant comes away with it. Guthrie unable to get to the end of onto the end of that one. It comes to Campbell and he knocks it back to McCalla. Waterhouse looking to make that long pass upfield in an attempt to break the back of the Mount Pleasant defense. Here is Phillips. Lays it back to Campbell. Knocks it forward now. Guthrie gets it this time. Dribbles inside. Guthrie on his right foot. Shot towards goal. Easily handled by Kemar Foster for Waterhouse. No pace on that one. Just trying to place it. Here is Dyer heading this one now back to Phillips. Plays it right side to Cummings. Kimoni Bailey has it on the far side. Plays it back. And it's back with Phillips. Plays it back into his own half to Topi. Topi out of action for quite a long time. Playing only in his 15th match this afternoon. Here is Guthrie. Plays it back to Campbell. Campbell plays it forward, gets it to Phillips. There's Phillips, so he turns it inside, headed out by the defense for Waterhouse. Comes to Sully McCalla, shot, but it's wayward. That would not score today. It will not score tomorrow, and it would not score next week. But the intention was clear. Goal kick to Waterhouse. Here is Foster with the goal kick. McCullough plays it forward. Ball goes into touch for a throw to Waterhouse. Quickly taken. Gets it on the second attempt. Comes to Thomas. Thomas has lots of space. Dribbles. Turns. Twisting and turning. Plays it left side now. Does Thomas. Cross comes in. And Brian was right there. But it bounced off him and into the arms of Shakwan Dyer, the goalkeeper for Mount Pleasant. We are heading into the end of the first quarter of this encounter. We're into the 14th minute, and it's 0-0 between Waterhouse and Mount Pleasant, 1-1 on aggregate. Here is Dyer. Gets it inside to Guthrie. Bad pass from Guthrie, but Mount Pleasant regains possession. Here is Phillips. Plays it to Cummings. Bailey on the right side, dribbling forward now. Comes inside. Phillips miscontrols, and it rolls to Brian. Here is Thomas. Chance here for Waterhouse. Fletcher unable to get onto the end of it, but they are still in possession. Thomas plays it inside. They're into the penalty area now. And DeVonte Campbell has possession. And it got played into touch. So Waterhouse mixing it up there in the penalty area there. Unable to get off a shot, nevertheless. Here is Daniel Green now. Brought down, whistle on the play. Free kick to Mount Pleasant. Christopher Matthews taking him down there. Demario Phillips it is who's going to be taking this one. We are into the 15th minute. 0-0 the scoreline, 1-1 the aggregate. Here is Phillips now with the kick into the penalty area. Heads go, headed towards goal. And it's easily handled by Kemar Foster for Mount Pleasant. Diadas knocks it back to his goalkeeper, who plays it to Phillips. Turns with it, trying to find a pass. Another bad pass there from Mount Pleasant. Here is an opportunity. Shot towards goal. And beautifully saved by Shaquan Davis. Unbelievable. It had goal written all over it. But Davis got a hand to it and saved the day. And Davis is there once again to retrieve. Boots this one upfield. Daniel Green has it for Mount Pleasant. Plays it inside. Kimoni Davis is with the Bailey's waiting. But Kemar Foster intercepts. Here is Cummings once again. Gets it to Guthrie. Guthrie unable to get between both defenders. Comes to Thomas. Lovely pass to Fletcher. Fletcher plays it back to Thomas. Broken up there by Dyer for Mount Pleasant. Plays it forward now. Here is Daniel Green with it. Down the left side, turns, dribbles inside. Gets it to Devonte Campbell. Here is Campbell in the penalty area. Turns it inside. Shot towards goal. Cleared by the defense. And the action is heating up here inside of Sabina Park. It's end-to-end action. Throw taken by Demario Phillips. Devonte Campbell trying to get by two defenders. Unsuccessful. And gives away a throw deep into the Waterhouse half. Throw taken. Guthrie plays it to Duxley. Sule Makala gets it to Devonte Campbell. Chips it forward. Gets it to Demario Phillips. Phillips now makes the cross. Headed. Let's go up. But Kemar Foster is equal to the task. And takes it off the head of Kimoni Bailey. Throw to Mount Pleasant. Topi with the throw. End-to-end action here at Sabina Park as Waterhouse and Mount Pleasant go at it. The reward will be a place in the final of the 2023-2024 Jamaica Premier League. Throw won by Mount Pleasant. We're into the 20th minute. Long ball gets it to Campbell. Campbell plays it inside to Phillips. Phillips turns with it. Plays it all the way back to Da. Topi has it. Plays it right side. Comes to Kimoni Bailey now. Plays it forward. Bad pass there. Gives it away. Bailey, but throw won by Mount Pleasant. Here is Topi. Gets it to Makala. Makala trying to play it forward. Apparently looking for Devonte Campbell. Unsuccessful. But Mount Pleasant still has possession. Here is Demario Phillips. Plays it forward. Bisects the defenders. Can Campbell get it? No. Corner kick to Mount Pleasant. Demario Phillips must be the man who's going to be taking this one. Yes. He heads over towards the corner flag. Let's see what will happen. Change his mind from taking it short. Eight players forward for Mount Pleasant. Nil all the scoreline. Referee Odette Hamilton having a conversation with the players in the penalty area. Here now is the corner kick. Phillips takes it. The heads go up, headed towards goal. Just passing the right upright. Oh my, how did that one not go into the back of the net? Another corner.
Yes, but the match again one down.
To Mount Pleasant. Kimoni Bailey it is who's going to be taking this one from the right side. Another player is down. Shaquan Dyer having to pull off a magnificent save earlier. So we're getting ready now for this corner kick. Three Mount Pleasant players warming up. Joined now by Ramon Howell, Shandy James, Atafarai Bygrave, and Leonardo Rankin. Here is Kimoni Bailey now, being urged on by the crowd.
It's Waterhouse, Mount Pleasant. It's getting sticky.
And there's a whistle now for the corner kick. Heads go up, whistle on the play. Referee Odette Hamilton saw an infringement. Nil all the scoreline here in this return leg semi-final between Waterhouse and the defending champions Mount Pleasant. Makala chips it forward, trying to find Daniel Green. Good play there by DEVONTE Campbell. Loses possession. Throw won by Waterhouse.
One vice and advice, DJ, do you know? Yeah, man, you can see Mount Pleasant go warm up.
Javane Bryan battling his way, successful in winning that one. He looks real hungry. Javane Bryan, the leading goal scorer in the competition. Waterhouse boosts this one forward. Whistle on the play, free kick to Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, man, that is it.
Still goalless in this return leg semi-final. Topi has it in his own half, plays it long, trying to find Kimoni Bailey. Goalkeeper Foster boots it out. And the throw to Mount Pleasant, quickly taken. Topi knocks it back to Dyer. Demario Phillips plays it to his right, finds Bailey. Puts it on his left foot, plays it inside. Finds Doc Silly, gets it. Trying to get it to Guthrie. Mount Pleasant loses possession. Here is Sully McCalla. Shot towards goal, but it's high. Over the crossbar it goes. As Sully McCalla not afraid to kick towards goal. He has scored 7 times so far this season. Here is Waterhouse. Starting another attack. Javane Bryan on the end of that one from Shaquille Dyer. Getting a little roughed up there, Bryan. Suffered a dislocated shoulder last week, but looks to be in fine fettle this afternoon. He has scored in every game since the playoff, except this one so far. Free kick to Waterhouse. Good first touch there. Referee indicating the referee assistant indicating that that ball went outside, so it's a throw to Mount Pleasant. As we head towards the half-an-hour mark in this encounter, still no goals. Had some close shaves at both ends, but nothing yet on the score sheet. Shaquan Davis playing around there. Could be a problem. Here is Thomas with it. Easily taken away from him by McCalla, but only succeeds in getting it to Smith. Yellow card shown to Cummings. Free kick won by Waterhouse as Cummings goes into the referee book. Half an hour gone. It's 0-0 between Waterhouse and Mount Pleasant. The 2 times champions, Waterhouse, seeking to deny Mount Pleasant becoming 2 times champions. Two-man wall headed out there by Doxley, and it's a corner kick to Waterhouse. Denardo Thomas heads across to take that corner. Broken up by Kimoni Bailey. Plays it upfield. Gets it to Daniel Green. Stops. Gets by his man, Daniel Green on the right side. Plays it forward. Finds Guthrie. Guthrie turns inside. Plays it back to Bailey. Here is Bailey. Shot towards goal. Blocked by Booth. And it comes back to the Mario Phillips here. Chips it inside the Mario Phillips. And it comes back now to Thomas. Here is Bryan. Plays it forward. Lovely pass, but his teammate lost his footing and went to the ground. Fletcher unable to maintain his footing, and so Mount Pleasant comes away with it. Kimoni Bailey giving that one away.
First minute caution issued to Mount Pleasant's number 4, Fitzroy Cummings. So that's 31st minute caution issued to Mount Pleasant's number 4, Fitzroy Cummings. Still, Mount Pleasant 0, Waterhouse 0.
Daniel Green trying to get onto the end of this one. Here is Daniel Green with an opportunity. Misses it. And the penalty. No, says the referee. Foster went for it. With Green getting away in the box. And Foster went for it. Missed it completely.
To God.
Daniel Green getting some attention there. Amazing that referee Hamilton did not point to the spot for this one, as Foster apparently got nothing off the ball. Waterhouse. Here is Waterhouse coming forward once again. Mount Pleasant back in possession. Guthrie trying to find the Mario Phillips. Phillips in the box with a shot towards goal. Hits the upright. Wow, that was close. A casual looking kick by the Mario Phillips, but was really effective from the angle. Interesting encounter so far, but still no goals. Here is Phillips now pressuring Foster. Ball goes into touch once again. Throw to Waterhouse. Here is Brown now with the throw. Comes all the way back to Dyer, who knocks it to his goalkeeper. Finds Campbell. Handled nicely by Campbell. Place it to Phillips. Trying to find Campbell down the right side. Unsuccessful. And he goes into touch for a throw to Waterhouse. Free kick to Mount Pleasant. As we head towards the end of the first 45 minutes in this encounter. Kick to be taken out by Mount Pleasant, as Campbell is on the sidelines still getting some treatment. Here is Stopey. Plays it forward. Waterhouse come away with it again, and must be offside. Both players offside. The referee assistant flag was up early. Campbell back on the field, receives this one, dribbles down the right side, gets it to Phillips. Back to Cummings, back into their own half. Mount Pleasant Here is Topi. Plays it to his opponent, who says thank you very much. They do likewise now. Play broken up once again by Waterhouse. So Waterhouse coming forward decisively. Not able to get past Shaquan Davis so far. Matthews holding on to Green there. But ball goes into touch. And it's a throw. McCullough with the throw. Gets it to Kimon Bailey. Here is Bailey. Plays it to McCullough. Doxley has it. Finds Topi. Shot. No. He gets it to Devonte Campbell. Shot towards goal. And into the back of the net. Devonte Campbell opens the scoring for the defense. And into the back of the net. Devonte Campbell opens the scoring for the defending champions. His third goal of the season. Devonte Campbell opens the scoring for the defending champions. His third goal of the season. Devonte Campbell puts Mount Pleasant in front here at Sabina Park. 40 minutes gone. It's Mount Pleasant 1, Waterhouse 0. That could be a decisive strike there from Devonte Campbell, the Mount Pleasant Academy prodigy. This could be the goal that put Mount Pleasant into the final for the second year in a row. Mount Pleasant 1, Waterhouse 0.
What goal down last week to lead the contest 2-1 on aggregate. Devonte Campbell in the 41st minute put Mount Pleasant ahead. 1-0 in this afternoon's contest. Mount Pleasant 2, Waterhouse 1 on aggregate.
Ball handled there. And I'm sure we'll be seeing Waterhouse coming forward more now as we head towards a halftime break. We're in the 42nd minute. Shamar Booth lines up to take this free kick midway the Waterhouse half. Headed out by Sule McCullough. And it goes into touch for a throw. Jaheim Brown with the throw. Played out. Here is Smith. Shot towards goal. Over the crossbar. The Mount Pleasant supporters have something to cheer about at this time. Here is Shaquan Davis now with this goal kick. Boots it long upfield. Daniel Green receives. Plays it back to McCullough. McCullough plays it to Doxley. Plays it back. Here is Kimoni Bailey. Gets it to Green. Green. Plays it inside to Doxley. Plays it across. Finds Cummings. Cummings has it. Plays it, trying to play it inside. Comes off the Waterhouse defender. And he plays it all the way back to his goalkeeper, who boots it back upfield. And it goes into touch for a throw to Waterhouse. Quickly taken throw. As Waterhouse seeking to get something out of this first half, which is quickly winding down. Matthews has it for Waterhouse. Plays it upfield. McCullough with the header. Gets it to Bailey. Bailey in between two Waterhouse players. Comes away with it. Does Bailey. Plays it to Doxley. Waterhouse trying to intercept on the far side. DEVONTE Campbell still has it. Plays it back to Cummings. Whistle on the play. Free kick to Waterhouse. Foul committed there by Phillips. As Waterhouse wins another free kick in their own half. Headed out by Topi. Receives a knock.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fourth official has indicated,
as the fourth official indicates, a minimum of 4 minutes to be added to the first half. Topi is down. As we see the first Waterhouse player warming up. Free kick to Mount Pleasant. They lead this contest by 1-0. 2-1 on aggregate. Here is Davis with the kick. Daniel Green winning that battle there. Plays it to Kimoni Bailey. Shot towards goal. Well saved by Foster. Here is Green once again. Trying to get it back into the penalty area. Cleared. Beautifully well struck shot there by Kimoni Bailey. But Kemar Foster shows his mettle and pulled off a brilliant save there. It's still 1-0 in favor of Mount Pleasant. Here is McCullough on the touchline. Turns. Throw to Waterhouse. Comes to Phillips. Beats his man. Gets it to McCullough to his left. McCullough plays it forward. Finds Bailey. Bailey trying to turn. Being hustled by two defenders from Waterhouse. And they play it into touch. And it's a throw to Mount Pleasant. Throw taken. Comes to Daniel Green. Green hustles and wins possession. Gets it to McCullough. Here is Doxley. Mount Pleasant trying to add to that 1-0 lead before the end of the first half. Shot towards goal by Topi. And it goes way over the crossbar. Goal kick to be taken by Foster. As we wind down towards the end of the first half here at Sabina Park, Mount Pleasant, the defending champions, leading by 1-0. Miscommunication between the defenders for Mount Pleasant. Comes to Campbell, asks for the call, gets it. Free kick to Mount Pleasant. Here is Cummings trying to get this one into the penalty area. Another throw won by Mount Pleasant. Doxley has it. Plays it back to Phillips. And there's a whistle for the end of the first half. So at the end of the first half, Mount Pleasant leading by a goal to nil and 2-1 on aggregate. On the score sheet for Mount Pleasant, DEVONTE Campbell. And that has made the difference here in the first half. Mount Pleasant leading by 1 goal to nil over Waterhouse. 2-1 on aggregate in this return leg semi-final here at Sabina Park.
2 goals to 1 on aggregate.
Welcome back to Sabina Park as we get ready now for the second half. Pleasant. Waterhouse making a substitution.
Out comes number 12, Andre Smith. He's
Number 12, Andre Smith.
23, Nicoy Christian.
Replaced by number 23, Nicoy Christian. So that's the lone substitution as we get ready for the start of the second half. Mount Pleasant leading by a goal to nil, 2-1 on aggregate. Here is Waterhouse coming down the right side. The opening seconds of the first leg. That's when they scored. Daniel Green being hustled and pulled to the ground. Whistle on the play. Mount Pleasant winning a free kick. As the Sabina Park stands filling up nicely as we look forward to the return leg of semi-final 1 between Cavalier and Arnett Gardens. Here's the Mario Phillips with the free kick now for Mount Pleasant. Plays it back to McCullough. McCullough chips it inside, trying to find Kimoni Bailey, and it just goes over the crossbar. It would have been difficult for him to get that one down because he was under pressure and the ball was going up. Good effort there from Kimoni Bailey. But the score remains 1-0 in favor of Mount Pleasant. Here is Foster now with the kick. Plays it to Keith Simpson. Fletcher. Here is Bailey now. Plays it inside. Finds Daniel Green. He plays it back to McCullough, who changes the angle. Overhit. And it goes into touch for a throw to Waterhouse. We are into the second half of this return leg semi-final encounter here at Sabina Park. Another throw to Waterhouse. Here is Blair with that throw. Headed back by Cummings. Comes back to Blair. And it goes over the line once again off Kimoni Bailey. Bailey wrong-footed there. But here is the Mario Phillips. Just throws his foot into it. And it goes into the penalty area. Goalkeeper Foster says thank you. Another throw. Whistle on the play there. Another free kick won by Mount Pleasant. In the park. And we say goodbye to the sunlight. Kimoni Bailey and Demario Phillips. Phillips alone now. Here is a kick. And it rolls harmlessly. Pass all and sundry in the penalty area. Goal kick.
Yeah.
Waterhouse earns a free kick. Ball comes all the way back to Simpson. Plays it forward. Robbed up the ball by Topi. And he's pulled back by Brian. Referee Hamilton says he did so illegally and awards Mount Pleasant a free kick. Chipped forward by McCullough. Finds Devonte Campbell. He's unable to hold on to it. And it goes into touch for a throw. Here is Waterhouse coming forward. Beating all and sundry. Beautiful run there. Thomas looking to go all the way.
Big dribble that.
But at the end it came to nothing. Shaquan Davis has it for Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant players down. Looks to be Topi. Pleasant as they lead by a goal to nil in this encounter, and a 2-1 on aggregate. Here is Kimoni Bailey trying to get onto the end of that one. Keeps it inside. Bailey in the penalty area. Plays it forward. Gets it to Devonte Campbell. Campbell to Guthrie. Guthrie gets it to Demario Phillips. He's unable to handle it as he would want to. Here is Cummings. Cummings has it. Plays it back into the middle of the field. And Doxley has it. Plays it long. Finds Devonte Campbell. Campbell on the touchline. Plays it back to McCullough. McCullough dribbles forward. Trying to get it back to Campbell. But the pass is overhit. And it rolls into touch for a goal kick to Waterhouse. Here is Simpson. Chips this one forward. Only succeeds in putting it into touch for another throw to Mount Pleasant. Majority of games won by this Mount Pleasant team are won in the second half. Some over 60% of the games won by Mount Pleasant, they win in the second half. Here is Waterhouse again. Brian trying to get onto the end of that one. Ball put into touch once again for another throw to Waterhouse. Square comes across. Goes behind for a goal kick. It would be expected now that some changes should be forthcoming. Phillips has that one. Plays it forward to Green. Green gets it to Campbell. Gets by his man Campbell. Turns into the penalty area. Campbell with it. Plays it across the goal. And it's into the back of the net. Goal for Mount Pleasant. DEVONTE Campbell doubles the lead. Doubles his score. And makes it number 4 for himself this season. Mount Pleasant takes total control now. We are into the 57th minute and Mount Pleasant leads by 2-0, 3-1 on aggregate, and the defending champions looks to be heading into the final. This has been coming all season, and it seems as if DEVONTE Campbell has taken this moment to deliver what was expected of him all season. He has been the best player for Mount Pleasant so far this season, and the rewards are coming his way.
Second goal for Mount Pleasant this afternoon. Second goal for number 7, DEVONTE Campbell, in the 56th minute. Mount Pleasant Academy.
And it looks as if Ramon Howell is going to be coming onto the field as Mount Pleasant sets up a substitution.
By 3-1.
Mel, because we say it's a goal to the man last time. That's so the season.
You know when he starts up, when we go the back when we start. I didn't scare me for the whole season. This everybody substitution for Mount Pleasant. Topi, Jamoy Topi, being replaced by Ramon Howell. Substitution taking place in the 59th minute. Topi, in his 15th game of the season, having been out for quite a while with a hamstring injury. Not able to last the entire game this time around. Here is Simpson. Campbell with it. Going down the left side once again. Stops it, turned. Gets it to Phillips. Phillips to Sule. Sule back to Phillips. Phillips back to Campbell. Bad first touch there from DEVONTE. And Waterhouse gets it away. They win a throw on the far side. So the team from St. Anne leading by 2-0 in this encounter, 3-1 on aggregate, and looking to become the 4th team in the history of the Jamaica Premier League to qualify back-to-back for the final. Another Mount Pleasant player down. Looks to be Campbell.
Back here.
Oh, that, no. Yeah, but you put on Bradford in the lane of
Substitution in the 57th minute. So Waterhouse taking out number 45, Christopher Matthews.
So Christopher Matthews.
Number 24, Elvis Wilson.
Christopher Matthews. So Atafarai Bygrave looks to be the man who is going to be coming on.
He was welcome around there.
And the supporters acknowledging the effort of Campbell as he makes his way around from the far end of the Sabina Park to get back to his bench. So substitution made.
Substitution there for the Mount Pleasant
So
team in the 62nd
Atafarai Bygrave
minute.
coming on there.
Okay, number 7, the goal scorer, DEVONTE Campbell.
So Atafarai Bygrave on the field for his 24th game. Started in 21 and is on as a substitute now for the 22nd time this season. Forced change there. With Campbell having to be substituted. Here is Cummings with the throw. Bailey recovers, get that one, plays it to Howell. Play it forward. And Kemar Foster leaves his line to retrieve that one. We are into the 64th minute. Mount Pleasant leading by 2-0. Waterhouse on the attack now. Immediately. Shaquille Dyer losing his head there. He fouled the player. The referee indicated the yellow card was coming out. And he put his hand on the referee. Disaster here for Mount Pleasant. Shaquille Dyer losing his composure. Getting a red card. And Mount Pleasant will have to play the rest of this second leg semi-final with 10 players. So it's all happening here at Sabina Park. So Coach Whitmore will now have to make some adjustments. So the Mount Pleasant team now will have to
red card issued to.
So we are ready now,
Number 33,
it appears,
Shaquille Dyer.
to restart this game.
So Dyer getting us Red card in the 65th minute. Still, Mount Pleasant Football Academy.
So a free kick
Waterhouse
to Waterhouse. Substitute Nicole Christian standing over this one. There's a kick now. Played out by the Mount Pleasant defenders. Here is Christian sending it back into the penalty area, headed out by Daniel Green, and it goes into touch for a throw to Waterhouse. Ladale Ritchie standing on the touchline. So to Nathaniel James. More substitutions coming up for Mount Pleasant as they readjust. Fletcher not able to get onto the end of that one. Desperate long pass there by Waterhouse. Here is a substitution coming up now for Mount Pleasant. Guthrie is being replaced. Ladale Ritchie. No, Nathaniel James replaces Kimoni Bailey. And the Guthrie replaced by Ladale Ritchie. So Ritchie will take over at the back.
Substitution for the Pleasant team. So
Red carded
number 17.
Shakil Da.
Romeo Guthrie being replaced by number 3, Ladale Ritchie.
And Ritchie gets his first
number
touch.
12, Kimoni Bailey being replaced by number 20, Nathaniel J.
Here is Navardo Blair. Gets it to Nicole Christie. Christie plays it way over on the far side. Chipped inside now. And it rolls harmlessly to Shaquan Davis for Mount Pleasant. Davis running off some time off the clock. Plays this long, trying to get it to Daniel Green. Mount Pleasant regains possession. Green has it on the far side, being hounded by two players. Howell misses it. A wayward pass there. Here is Cummings trying to get it to Atafaroy Bygrave. James trying to get in onto it as well. Here is Phillips, plays it across to Green. Here is Howell, gets it to Green. Green, shot towards goal, blocked. And it goes into touch for a corner kick to Mount Pleasant. .72 minutes gone. Mount Pleasant leading by 2-0. Double strike from DEVONTE Campbell, who has had to be substituted. Suffered what appears to be an injury. Here is a corner kick. Bygrave unable to get onto the end of that one. Here is Makala with it. Gets it to Green. Green plays it back to Makala. Makala back to Green. Green unable to get by his man. It's played into touch. Throw to Mount Pleasant. Here is McCullough with the throw. Gets it to Bygrave. Bygrave to Green. Green on the touchline, comes inside and it rolls over the line. So it's a goal kick to Waterhouse. Goal kick quickly taken. Good tackle there from Bygrave. Gets it to Daniel Green now. Green turns it back to Bygrave. Here is Bygrave in possession. Brought down. No whistle on the play. Waterhouse comes away with it once again. On the far side. Plays it forward. Broken up there by Duxley. And it's back with the Waterhouse team. Free kick won by Waterhouse. In a dangerous position as they seek to pull one back. Three players standing over it. Christian, Simpson, Christian with the kick, and it goes high over the crossbar. Mount Pleasant continues to lead by 2-0. As we enter the last quarter of this return leg semi-final between Mount Pleasant and Waterhouse here at Sabina Park. Lots of spectators in the stands now as they get ready for the Waterhouse Cavalier return leg encounter. Here is Duxley. Plays it back to his goalkeeper. Boots it upfield one time. Davis puts it into touch. Throw to Waterhouse. Keith Simpson has it. Dribbles into the Mount Pleasant half. And McCullough, using his experience there, just allows this one to go over the touchline for a goal kick.
The Renfrew DVIP final experience is up at the interval between games. The Renfrew DVIP final.
Here is Davis with the goal kick.
So stand by.
Gets it right this time. Green beats his man. Dribbles into the penalty area. Loses possession. Booted out for a throw. It came off a Mount Pleasant player. Whistle on the play there.
Losing up.
If they match you two, exactly. Here is Ladale Ritchie getting that one to Nathaniel James. Beautifully comes away from his two attackers. Nathaniel James plays it left side, gets it to Daniel Green. Daniel Green down the left side, turns inside with it. Loses possession, Daniel Green. And Green commits an offense. Waterhouse quickly with the And here is Nathaniel James getting that one shot towards goal. Smart move there by James, but Kemar Foster was going back into his goal. Need a little more power on that one, James. Here is Waterhouse again to Andre Fletcher. Thomas. Thomas has it once again. Shot towards goal. Easily handled there by Davis for Mount Pleasant. Goes down. Wanting to run some time on the clock as we head towards 80 minutes. Mount Pleasant leading by 2-0. We should have some stoppage at the end, some stoppage time rather, at the end of this game. With the amount of stoppages we've had in this second half. Here is Christian. Shot towards goal. And it goes past the right upright, the left upright. Here is a kick to be taken by Foster. Oh. Here is Booth. Plays it back into his own half to Simpson. Simpson rolls it into his half. Cummins. Booted upfield one time by Cummings. Comes to Simpson. Here is Waterhouse coming forward once again. Tackled up there by Bygrave. Beats him nicely, does Thomas. Brought down. No whistle on the play, says referee Odette Hamilton. Green. Trying to get it to Damian Demario Phillips. Foster is out in a flash. Midway his own half. Makala. And it's played all the way back to his goalkeeper. Here is here is Christian. Waterhouse once again in possession, trying to find a way through this Mount Pleasant defense. Mount Pleasant down to 10 players. Waterhouse in the penalty area. Here's a chance for Waterhouse. Shot! Save again by Shaquan Davis. Another magnificent save. And it goes away for a corner kick. But Waterhouse running rings around the Mount Pleasant defense there. And with the goalkeeper alone to beat. But Shaquan Davis pulled off another magnificent save. It's still 2-0 in favor of Mount Pleasant. Here's the corner, taken short. Waterhouse chips it inside. And it's a wasted effort there by Waterhouse. They're going to be making 3 changes now. So Booth is coming out. And he's going to be replaced by Jaheim Dorman. Mitchell comes out as well. And he's going to be replaced by Andre Leslie. A triple substitution there. And Navarro Blair is coming out as well. Keneal Hyde will be his replacement.
For the Waterhouse team sees number 31.
Ball booted upfield.
Rivaldo Mitchell being replaced by number 14, Andre Leslie.
By Phillips.
Number 6.
Only succeeds in putting it into touch.
Being replaced by number 33, Jay Dorman. And number 47.
Here is
Blair,
Elvis Wilson.
Replaced by number 39, Khalil Hyde. Substitution completed in the 79th minute.
Into touch once again for a throw. We're into the 84th minute. Headed out by McCullough. Waterhouse playing this one long. Trying to find Fletcher. And Shaquan Davis goes down. Sure, doesn't need any medical attention this time. Putting on some seconds on the clock. And he sends this one way up into the night sky. James asking the referee for a free kick. Not getting Odette's attention. And Waterhouse coming away with it once again. Here is Fletcher. Plays it back to Thomas. Player loses footing there. And not able to receive that pass. Goal kick to Mount Pleasant. Should be a lengthy stoppage here based on what occurred in the so far in the second half. Shoot towards goal. No, it doesn't. Ball handled by Phillips. Waterhouse has it on the far side in the Mount Pleasant half. Seeking a lifeline. Waterhouse. Green unable to get a hold of that one. Simpson plays it inside. It's back with Simpson. They're trying to prize the Mount Pleasant players out. Shot towards goal by... What a shot there by Denardo Thomas. Just dragging it just wide of the left upright. But he will have to take his chances from that distance.
The working journalists that no interviews will be done after the game. All interviews should be conducted at the press conference.
Whistle on the play there.
So no interviews on the field. All interviews will be in the press conference room at the Courtney Watch end.
Here is Ladale Ritchie. 88 minutes. Comes all the way back to the goalkeeper for Waterhouse. Bygrave trying to intercept that pass. Waterhouse in possession once again, and it rolls over the line for a goal kick. And Mount Pleasant now seems to have closed the door. Just playing out the game here. Another throw to Mount Pleasant as we are into the 90th minute. Davis has it. Plays it upfield. Comes back to Howell. Plays it to his right. Finds Cummings. Boots it upfield, does Cummings. And it comes back to Kemar Foster for Waterhouse. Here is Thomas. Finds Simpson. Simpson gets it back to Thomas in the center circle. Waterhouse desperately trying to get one. Free kick won by Waterhouse on the edge of the penalty area. So free kick won by Waterhouse. As we are now heading into injury time. Six minutes of injury time.
The fourth official indicates minimum 6 minutes to be added to the second half. Minimum 6 minutes to be added to the second half.
So a long stretch of injury time. Well done there again by Shaquan Davis. Powerfully struck free kick. And Shaquan Davis pulls off another scintillating save. Excellently done by Shaquan Davis. And keeps Waterhouse at bay. Corner kick now to be taken by Waterhouse. Here's a corner. Cleared one time. And they win a throw. Does Waterhouse. Here is Christian. Gets it into the box. And here's another opportunity for Waterhouse again. It comes back now. Shot towards goal by Elvis Wilson from distance. But it goes over the crossbar. And will not hurt Mount Pleasant. So we are into injury time here in this encounter. Daniel Green trying to get onto the end of this. Unsuccessful throw to Waterhouse. As the game winds down inside of Sabina Park. Mount Pleasant.
9 months just to achieve this, and we just know there's still work to do. There's always work to be done, and that's what we're doing. We're doing the work.
Well, we are very pleased to know that we have achieved our objective, playing in another final. But I must congratulate the players, the technical staff, you know, the sporting director, the management, you know. I think they kept it together
You know, we have a lot of meetings, we have a lot of fight, but at the end of the day, it was Operation May 19, and we are there now.
What are your thoughts on the game, Coach?
Very pleased with the performance overall. I think it was a pretty decent performance until we lose there. We have seen Waterhouse last week. We know areas that we could have hurt them, and we think we did that this afternoon. We made a few tactical changes, and I think it bear fruit for us, you know. But what we want this afternoon, I think we achieve it in terms of scoring first on Waterhouse, because if you look on the quarterfinal, we yet to see Waterhouse come from a goal down, and I think this afternoon we stick to our objective and we achieve it.
Mr. Davis, how important does this year
Well, that's what is in between the stick for, you know, to make saves, and it's game by game Davis keep improving.
Shakman, thoughts on your performance? Make some mix the
Well, my performance was as I expected. I've been putting in the work day in, day out, and I know that this opportunity that I get, I have to just hold on firm to it. It doesn't take anything to get out the sticks, so you just have to keep improving each training session, each day.
Coach Whitmore, the newest team in the Jamaican Premier League. You are now on the cusp of joining teams like Cavalier, Waterhouse, you probably is about the fourth team. And Portmore, Arena, and Arnett Gardens was achieved the feat of going to back-to-back finals. Was that any part of your thoughts when you were preparing this?
Well, yes, as I said before, we set out, you know, for May 19, and May 19 is here, is what we do from here now, you know. So we just have to look back on have a review, look back on our performance and see which team we play Sunday, and then we start preparing.
Coach, a red card that possibly could have allowed your opponents to get back in the game. What was the adjustment then? And then you have a final, which is a must-win coming next week. How your adjustments are, how you look at it?
Well, again, as I said before we look on the final, we have to do a review of the game. We have to look on our players, their physical condition, before we can talk about the final. We know the final we have to play, so we just wait. It's a wait and see now to see who we play in the final, and then we start our preparation.
Staying on the red card, Coach, you think it would be different if we had a main red card side, the player that pushed the...
Repeat that for me.
You think it would be different if it was a main red card player?
Well, again, we just have to accept the decision, you know. I see it clear to say, but he got a red card. We made some adjustment, and again, we stay in the game. It bear fruit for us, and we are in the final.
Another question? Coach, you know myself, DEVONTE, young player scoring 2 goals in a semi-final. You must feel motivated, and that's the keeper smile. What are your thoughts, and how you think you can do this?
Well, again, not only Devonte Campbell, at this stage of the competition and the game, if you are not self-motivated, then you would have defeated the purpose. You know, so again, Devonte is there. We know what Devonte can do, and he came up big for us this afternoon.
Coach, title first year, league top second year, final again back to back the second year. As an argument, we put to bed now that Theodore Whitmore is the best coach locally in Jamaica.
Well, I never try to challenge that. My work speaks for itself, you know. So I'm not running down best coach or anything. I just continue to do what I'm paid to do and do what I love doing, and that's it.
Any other questions? Thanks, Coach. Thanks, Sean.
All right.